अब्दुल मौलूद सिद्दीकी साहब। अब मैं WPSA के सदर सीनियर वाइस प्रेसिडेंट डॉक्टर हनीफ नज़ीर साहब से दरख्वास्त करूँगा। डॉक्टर हनीफ नज़ीर साहब पिछले कोई 40 सालों से, 4 दहाइयों से पोल्ट्री इंडस्ट्री के बैनुल-अक़वामी एक्सपर्ट हैं, और पोल्ट्री इंडस्ट्री जब शुरू हुई है तो इनके हाथों में ट्रेनिंग्स, उनका लेक्चर देना, लोगों को ह्यूमन रिसोर्स तैयार करना, फिर सबसे बड़ी खूबी ये है कि पाकिस्तान की जो ह्यूमन रिसोर्स को एक्सपोर्ट करने में बहुत सारे लोगों को अलवतनिया में, सऊदी अरब में बहुत से मेरे डॉक्टर हनीफ नज़ीर का बुनियादी किरदार है। और इस वक्त वो वर्ल्ड वेटनरी पोल्ट्री साइंस एसोसिएशन पाकिस्तान के प्रेसिडेंट भी हैं, और WPSA में वो सीनियर नायब सदर की हैसियत में ज़िम्मेदारियाँ अदा कर रहे हैं। तो जनाब डॉक्टर हनीफ नज़ीर साहब।
बहुत शुक्रिया डॉक्टर खालिद महमूद शौक साहब। मैं आपसे इसलिए शुरू करूँगा कि वो कहते हैं ना कि मीडिया का किरदार जो है वो किसी चीज़ को भी ऊपर लाने में बड़ा अहम होता है, और आप हमारे लिए बाइस फ़ख्र, बाइस मतलब हाईली सेटिस्फैक्ट्री मैं कह सकता हूँ कि आप एक प्रोफेशनल हो के हमारी जो पोल्ट्री जर्नलिज़म है उसको एक नया रंग आपने दिया, एक नया कॉन्सेप्ट दिया, और उसी की बदौलत आज हम यहाँ पे इकट्ठे हैं। मैं I'll just like to start with worthy Vice Chancellor to be gracing the occasion here, and professors, deans, students, and all walks of life. You can say that the industry and the academia linkage is getting stronger, and I will give certain examples that you can see here that today a few past chairmen and the serving chairman of Pakistan Poultry Association is sitting with you. So that's a great occasion for us that industry is certifying what the academia is heading towards. And of course, our worthy Vice Chancellor has graced the occasion. Then I can see very high-level experts sitting in front of me. If I name one by one, it will take too long, but they are our pride and they are bringing the industry up. Layer Quality Conference, the brainchild of WPSA, and the conference to be held here is another proof that how serious we are, that we want the students to come forward. And we want faculty to come forward. We want all involved in the universities to contribute, and they are a very important part of us, because finally you are training the people which will come to the industry and serve us. I have been going a little extra mile, and it's my always effort to really explain and practically improve the things. I am pleased to tell you that since last 3 years, and it will be very pleasing for some students also, which I am going to tell, we started Poultry Science Conference in Lahore at the occasion of International Poultry Expo, famously known as IPEX. This was its 3rd edition, and our chief organizer Khalid Salim Malik you saw him addressing this occasion. So it was started in 2017, and it was very difficult to mix university with the industry. Very difficult, I can tell you. But one of my great friend here sitting, Dr. Salimi, he put a lot of effort also. And we were able to do first edition in 2017. And we brought students, whether they were graduates, undergraduates, postgraduates, doctorate, postdoctorate, I believe, to this occasion. And whatever you are teaching them in the classroom is not possible to materialize until they see the things right in the hall where the expo was going on. So what PPA did, they announced 2 research awards. That was the recognition of the research taking place in the universities that come up. We called papers, and the papers according to the time was accepted, And I'm very pleased to tell you, Professor Ashraf, that the first winner of this PPA Research Award in 2018 was a student of this university. So you can clap for yourself. She went to, and this award was not for tourism. $3,000 equal money was given to those winners, two winners, there were two ladies. And one of them, she got a project in Malaysia, and she presented her work there. And I'm pleased to tell you that not only on this forum of PSC at IPEX 2018, but also this year in Malaysia, she did so well. So that's another recognition that our research is going on right direction. Recognizing the research again, this year, Khalid Salim Malik, continuing last year, and I think it will continue also after that, we had 2 research awards this year. And the winner of this year, one of them, Dr. Gibran, is sitting in this hall. I don't know if the young girl is sitting also. Oh, you are here. Good. So both of these winners, they gave a very new concept. You know, well, we read in the books always that this was done elsewhere, but it was done here. And during the expo, all the research guys were there. I mean, all the the topic who was taken as first 2 was about hatchery. So the hatchery incubation companies were there also, and all the big names, they showed a very good interest in this paper, and they said, really, it's a nice idea, it's a nice concept, not only given from US or Europe or Australia, but it was given right in the universities where we are today. So that's what WPSA is looking for, and that's what our very vibrant Vice President, Dr. Nasser Mukhtar, who himself is a teacher in one of the universities, is working hard. Khalid Salim Malik this year, he brought, WPSA also as a joint partner with the PPA, and WVPA was already there. So we made it kind of, a group heading on one direction, that we have to bring research, practical research, which you present, and then someone go and whisper in the ears of the researcher, hey, I'm going to apply tomorrow in my facility. And that's what this time happened with the paper, that this hatchery paper was not only recognized by the international incubation companies, but also in front of me, one of the local company, very big local company, they said, we are going to start your concept right in our hatchery within next week, and I'm sure it must be proceeding. So our research is not, something that we will become teachers or we will become government servants. Yes, we need those people as well. But what we need is, today, you have another chance to clap, that Pakistan's poultry volume is first 8 countries in the world. We are number 2 for performing Hajj. That's a good thing, but the bad thing, or the thing we need to improve, that the level of honesty, we are in number 140. So I think we have to do a lot on that side, but already poultry industry is doing quite well. So let us join hands together, and as Dr. Shauk has given a concept, and he met Professor Ashraf, the Vice Chancellor, the other day. So it's not a new concept that we are asking the university that while you make the synopsis for your postgraduates, PhD studies, we are ready to participate into that as an advisory level, and I like to propose some names today, that while you are making this level, I can spare myself, although I'm quite busy with my several assignments outside the country. Then we see Dr. Gulrez sitting here. I propose his name to be, and I think at one stage he was part of this university as well. Dr. Faria, who was just speaking about poultry wing of WPSA, she will be willing to participate in this activity of advisory for the synopsis. And yeah, and then we have a very learned, again, a student of this university, PhD from this university, Dr. Athar, sitting in front of me. I think we can compel him that he could be the part of. I want to include another Dr. Athar, but he is quite busy there. But if he can, I'll be glad that he could join us in this advisory level. What will happen with this? Why we are giving this message? Why Dr. Shauk is meeting Vice Chancellor, and not only here, but he tried to see others as well? Because you are producing people to take over the jobs in the industry. And if I tell you, we have almost 1.4 billion broiler production in this country. There is a lot of layers as well. So, of course, there are 1,400 machines are working for incubation. Very few, I mean, you can count like salt and flour, that the technical people are heading those hatching machines. Why we are not having people who are ready to work there? I can see Dr. Munawwar from Islamabad group is testifying what I am saying, because he is a practical guy and he need guys who really hire, and they start working in his hatchery, in his feed mill, in his broiler farm, in his breeder farm, and of course in his sales and technical services, because we in the industry need these people. And that's why our PPA leadership, our chairman is here, our past chairman Chaudhry Nusrat is here, Rana Ghulam Mustafa from Arif Wala, a well-known layer guy, is here, and our central chairman Khalid Salim Malik. So we are with you, but we need to produce the people who really we need to. So we, as I said, that the first year in the PSC, we got a lot of difficulties, and one of the difficulty was that the people were shy to go questions. I am pleased to tell you that this year we said that we will just raise your hand, we will give you the template, put your name, institution, the question, and then we will take the question to the judges, because the judges are the one who decide for the PPA Research Award. And then the questions came to judges, and our experience before, very few questions in 2017 and 2018. In this year, the participation was great, and we said, that's the time that you can clap for yourself, because the first session, Professor Athar can really testify that. First session means first day, there was 600 questions, and I couldn't believe myself. And they were real, we counted, and the quality of all questions were very good, but judges were handcuffed, and there were only 2 or 3 gifts, which are laptop and such things. So they were given to the best questions. So this means not only the speakers, but the participants were equally motivated, equally vibrant. So we are very positive towards the Poultry Science Conference. And Dr. Salimi, from this institution, along with other team members, Professor Ashraf is doing a lot. And I think this is, again, your leadership and the contribution you have towards the industry. So with that, I thank you very much.